Six Talks.
What's the word, y'all? Welcome back. We're back again for our final tier list, the centers. I think our list is going to be relatively similar, but it's going to be interesting.
They've gotten better. I will
Yeah.
say we've gotten better at making
Yeah.
lists.
No,
I've gotten better.
we've gotten better at being consistent, I think.
Yeah.
Like, this is
No,
our...
low key, I think I've improved the most.
In what?
In tier list.
You
My
can hardly
tier
get
list
worse
is
than
improved.
Beal at 7, so you can only go up from there.
I started low. I built my way up. He said Ingram over Middleton.
That's not
Yeah.
worse.
I
Did you...
literally did a poll that said it was worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was, and by a lot.
Damn.
Even with you voting on it, by the way, you voted on it from your account and the Six Stocks account.
Dala voted for you, though,
Still
and you
alive.
probably voted
I don't
for
even
yourself.
I don't even know if I voted. I don't remember if I voted. But I
Wow.
wouldn't even have to vote. It's pretty obvious that your take was a lot worse.
Who, mine or Yusuf's?
Wait, what were the takes that he put up? Was it Middleton or Ingram?
Yeah, Middleton
Ingram over Middleton.
or Beal
Yeah,
at
no,
7.
It's so bad, bro. It's so bad.
tough. No, I think Beal at 7 is still worse.
Yes, let's go.
You know what?
Okay. Yeah,
just one thing. At
I
least
feel like
an all-star over another all-star. All-star is over my all-star. Like, all right, whatever. Go on.
let's not talk about it because I feel like we're always debating the same exact thing.
Listen, the people are on my side. Everybody I've talked to is on my side except you two. But all right, we move. A lot of extensions happened today.
Yeah. First of all, how's your day? How's your guys' weekend?
I'm happy
Just
you asked
chilling,
about my
man.
day.
Sorry? What'd you say, you said?
Happy you asked about my day.
I did.
It's been going horrible. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm dying from like physics, man.
Bro, today was honestly like I dropped all sciences first of all.
Yeah,
But,
bro, everyone dropped sciences. I'm taking all three. I'm gonna die, bro. Yeah.
All three?
Yeah, I have all three. I have 2 of them in my next semester.
Holy, yo, you're gonna die. Basically today was kind of depressing. Talib knows why. I skipped my second period to actually study and get work done, and my computer dies.
Oof.
And then I find out there was a supply at fitness. So
that's tough.
This guy's really out here skipping fitness class, man. Come on, bro. Just go. You literally do nothing.
I know, but I actually have to get work done. And my shoulder's messed, my back is messed, but I still have a basketball game today, which I have to go to.
Nice.
Bro, yes, talking on basketball, we played a game yesterday. We blew the team out 65-13.
Who are you playing?
We were just playing some like
they were the Mavs against the Hornets. That's pretty much what it was.
Facts, bro. Literally, I had a stat line like Scotty Barnes. I had one steal, 2 blocks, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 7 points, and I couldn't shoot for my life.
Nice.
But yeah,
imagine. I want to see you pulling up from 3, bro.
Yo, we literally have Steady Freddy on our team. Like, it's not even debatable. This guy will run up. He's just a shot chucker, and it all goes in. Bro, this guy pull up transition, bang.
Dude,
bro, he probably had like 35 of our points. I wouldn't be surprised. This guy was everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the episode. A lot of contract extensions, like you guys said.
Yeah. Can I just start by saying, bro, I feel bad for Ayton. It's actually kind of disrespectful. Like, bro, look at all these extensions. Woj definitely planned this, bro. He starts off by talking about Ayton not getting his extension. Then he posts about like 4 extensions in a row. Quickly, everyone who got an extension. Herder, Shamit, Grayson Allen, Malcolm Brogdon, and Jaren Jackson Jr.
I saw that. I feel like, let's talk about the Jaren. Actually, let's talk about Ayton first. What are your thoughts on it?
He's coming to Toronto, okay? He's coming to Toronto.
I hope
I've been saying this. I got a new player on my agenda now. Like, bro, it's sad that I went from Drummond. I started off wanting Drummond, then I started watching him. Then I actually started watching him, and I realized how bad he was. And I was trying to tell you, Madi, that how bad he was, but you still wanted him.
Bro, I'm sorry. I wouldn't watch Laker games because they're so
No,
late at
no,
night.
Cavs.
No,
We're watching
when
Cavs.
you used to play on the Lakers, remember?
Yeah, I know, but like before that, you wanted. I feel like you sort of changed when you played for the Lakers. That was like when you came to your senses.
Oh, true. I
Yeah,
mean, I still wouldn't mind him, honestly. Like, if we're getting him for the minimum,
yeah.
like, we don't have a center at the
Yeah.
moment, so
I mean, I'll tell you why not, because he's not that good.
yeah.
But yeah, I want
Yeah,
Aiton.
Drummond is the most overrated player, like in as long as I can remember, man. This dude is
I
literally
think he's
just
pretty fairly rated. I think everyone realizes
no,
that
no.
he's.
Now he is. I think I should rephrase. Like a few years ago, when he was when he was on the free agent
Yeah,
market, fresh out of Detroit, everyone was like, "Oh, this guy is so good," and I'm like, "Dude, he's just
also.
Steven Adams, but more expensive. Like he's really not all that."
That's
You know
facts.
what I
That's
mean?
actually
Like
such
he's
facts.
that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm glad he's finally gotten exposed for the fraud he is.
Yeah. What'd you have to say about Aiton before? Because he was gonna say something about Aiton, and
I'll
then
uh,
he.
I'll I'll continue that in my tiers rankings. I'm not gonna
Oh,
start
all right. Well,
going on
I don't
rants
know,
now.
Molly. What do you think about this extension? Where is he going? You think that he
I
can work it
think
out?
personally, I think that the Suns are dumb because without Aiton, you're not going to the finals. You know, that's first of all. Second of all, I feel like everyone's getting their extension. You saw Luka Doncic, you saw Trey Young got his extension, you saw Shea, you got who else did you get? Michael Porter Jr. getting that big contract. So I feel like maybe the max is a bit of an overpay, but it's to keep Aiton, who's a first overall pick, right? And who helped you get to the finals. Like the Suns are a team that just got out of rebuilding, finally being able to show their fans what they're all about. They just gave Chris Paul this massive contract to get him for like 2 years, right? And now you're
Yeah.
telling me you're not willing to re-sign Aiden when you're willing to give 25 million to, was it 25 million to Mikal Bridges, something like that?
And that's why I was like,
Yeah,
bro, that's so
yeah.
disrespectful because
And
you're
then
asking me about Aiton, and then Woj tweets about
yeah,
them signing Landry Shaman for 4 years. You know what I mean?
and then
Like,
30 million to Chris Paul. So I'm trying to go. I'm like thinking of what they're trying to do because Aiden, he's a good rebounder, good shot blocker, can go in the post, can hit his free throws ish, right? And he's just has a lot of potential. He hasn't even hit his prime yet. So I feel
I feel
like
like Talib hates Aiton.
yeah.
You'll
No,
you'll hear you'll
no,
hear
I
more
want
of no, no, no.
let's
I'm gonna
say
save this all. I'm gonna save this all. I'm
Okay.
gonna I'm gonna wait for the
Yeah.
tier
Well,
rankings
I mean,
because I know all I'm gonna say is I know I'm gonna have to stand up for my where I have Aiden ranked.
well, he has Aiton
So
at like 10. I don't know. I
we'll
might have
see.
Aiton a little bit high,
Let's see.
but I think he's at least here. You know what? Like, here's the thing about Aiton. He still has so much room to grow.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying. And look
if
what he
you're
did.
But I
giving,
mean
if you can,
I'm not
what do
gonna
you
rank
think?
him based on what he can do or what he has the room to do. I'm
But
gonna
look
rank
what
him.
he's
That's what I'm saying.
done.
That's what I'm saying.
Look what he's
I'm just
done
saying
so
now,
far.
away from the tier list. Like Aiton, if you're giving MPJ that much
That's
money because you believe he can be an all star, you gotta do the
that's what
same
I'm
to
saying. Yeah,
Aiton. It's
definitely.
crazy to me. And Aiton knows he can get that money. There's gonna be a team that's
Yeah.
athletic.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, I'm just
That's
talking
Like
what
about purely in
matters,
terms of
bro.
how good he is right now. I mean, I think he does have the potential to improve, but uh, yeah, I think right now he's just. I'll talk more about it on my tiers list.
let me ask you guys a
Yeah,
question. Would you,
I see you guys' point.
would you rather lose 18 or just overpay by a
Overpay
bit?
him by a bit.
That's
No,
what
for
I
sure, for
mean.
sure. I
Cause
mean,
Like
if
as the
you
Suns, yeah,
he,
as the Suns,
he's the
you have to
starting.
pay him.
He was the starting center in your finals team.
Yeah,
So no matter what you feel about him, like he's a good player.
yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's not much these extensions. I don't know. What do you guys think is the best extension out of all these? I listed them on this.
let's talk about JJJ, Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's an overpay, but then I saw it was like 25 million. So I
Injuries,
mean,
bro.
yeah, we haven't really seen him on the court, so I feel like maybe a bit of an overpay. But I feel like he could be a solid player, except like especially to lock him up with Morant.
It's a fun gamble, cause
Yeah,
bro, it's like you're locking him down. You're like, all right, prove yourself now.
yeah,
We trust you. Let's see what you can do.
yeah. Like it wasn't a max, so I mean, it could like help them in the long run, or that
I
could
don't
just
think it
mess.
was awful. I'm happy
Yeah,
for it.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was good. I like that.
I think it was average. There wasn't something. It wasn't like bad or it wasn't that good, you know.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how it plays out. What's the other one you said? Landry Shaman, right? I didn't really see that one too much. What was the exact details? Do you know, Yusuf?
I can pull it up for you. One sec.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
But yeah, Landry Shamet, like I remember seeing something that like Monty Williams really wanted him here. So it's a 4 year, 43 million rookie contract extension.
Okay, that's not that much. It's like 11
It's
million.
it's good, but like you know what's his name? Monty Williams really wanted him on the team, which is like again going back to Ayton. It's like, oh man, you want him on the team so bad. Why aren't you putting that effort towards getting me that extension? You know what I mean? I don't know. He's gonna be thinking these thoughts, and it's not gonna be
Who, Ayton or?
Ayton.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's interesting because they don't have time to extend him anymore, right? It's over. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
No,
So I
no, no,
mean,
no, no. They can still. Oh yeah, wait. I saw something about the 6 p.m. being the deadline or something.
yeah. I saw Chris Smoove put out a video that they're
That's
no,
crazy,
yeah.
dude.
So he's gonna be a
Ayton might be gone, bro.
restricted free agent either next year or the year after.
I think
Next
it's
year,
the year
next year.
after,
I think
but
he's next. Yeah, I can double
Ayton
check.
might be gone. That's crazy.
But I mean, they can still match it, and I hope they do because like
Dude, think about that center core, bro. Achua and Ayton, bro. Come on. Talk to me, bro.
what? Oh, off the bench, yeah, and then
Yeah,
Scotty
bro, no, no, no.
Barnes,
We could run. We could start running
Siakam,
pressures at power forward.
and then where are you putting Siakam?
I mean, in 2 years, who knows what's gonna happen in 2 years? That's what I mean. I'm hoping that our roster will adjust. I'm not saying Siakam's gonna get traded, but
Hey, guys, you still want Siakam traded?
I don't want Siakam traded. I like Siakam.
I'm
Siakam's
messing,
my
I'm
guy.
messing.
After you all ranked him so high, now you want him traded? Come on, man.
I never said that. That's my guy, bro. I'm not
I
trading
know.
him, I promise.
I like him. I like him. I feel like if we got the right package for him that helped our team fit, I feel like I would be open to it. But like I like Siakam. I'm not hating on him just because he's playing so bad. If it was like the right package, like if you were getting Tyrese, Maxey, and Ben Simmons for Pascal Siakam, would you do that?
Tyrese Maxey, no. No, right now, I said right now I wouldn't do any trades at all
Really?
unless it's like LeBron James for Gary Trent Jr. You know, like right now I like the squad we're going to the year with. I want to I want to see how it plays out. Then the deadline comes, we can discuss trades and stuff.
Yusuf, I had a question for you. It's kind of out of topic, but like you're saying, LeBron James for Gary Trent Jr. I was watching this video, and this guy basically like on 2K trades all the like top two players to a random team, and we ended up getting LeBron and Anthony Davis. So if LeBron came to Toronto and won us a championship, would you hate on him still? Would you hate
No,
him?
because he won us a championship, bro. Who's my most hated? Marcus Smart came to our city and played like the best player in the league and won us a championship. I'd be the biggest Marcus Smart fan. That's how it works. You benefit my team. Like, bro, if LeBron James, let's say he was in the East, if he eliminated the Celtics, my least favorite team, I'd be happy. I'd be like, yo, big stuff, LeBron. I'd hate him a little less.
Okay, but he did eliminate the Celtics.
Yeah, after eliminating us. Like,
Raptors,
I was cool with the Celtics.
Raptors fans need to keep that same energy with Kawhi, man. It's sad to see how many people hate on him just because he left to go home. Like, he won us a championship. At the end of the day, that's what basketball is about, winning
I don't
championships.
think people really hate on Kawhi that
No,
much.
people
No.
do. Trust me.
No,
I
I
know
think
Raptors
so.
fans like who boo. Like there was even when he came back to Toronto, he got
No,
like
he didn't get booed.
he got mixed
No, he
boos.
didn't
He
get
did.
booed. He didn't
No,
get
no.
booed.
I had a friend who was there. I had a friend who was there. He said there were people in the stands booing him as well. But
Man,
yeah, no.
bro,
I feel like
No,
what
I think the saddest part was about Kawhi's departure is that he said like, "You guys are not good enough to win again." I think that's what
the
fans
only
are
that
hurt.
could piss people off.
And
But
the
like,
thing
man,
is,
he wasn't wrong. You know what I mean? At the
no.
time,
To be honest, I think he
at
was
the
wrong. I think if
time,
he
He
had
was
stayed,
wrong.
he was wrong.
we easily could have made
But
the
at the
finals.
time, you understand why he would think that.
Dude, that was a
We
week.
just
I mean,
We
that was a
just
weak playoffs. Let's be real here. That was a weak playoffs. We could have easily like,
what,
Oh,
uh,
that one, yeah. The
yeah, that
bubble, the bubble,
the
the
bubble,
bubble.
the bubble playoffs was like, if
When
he had
bubble,
stayed,
bubble guppies made it to the finals, bro.
I know. I can
You
only
really,
imagine what would
you
have
really
happened if he
think we're
stayed.
losing to that Celtics team? If
Exactly.
we have Kawhi,
I
Jason
mean,
Tatum's getting locked up.
we took that
bro,
to we
that
took
would
that
have
game to
been
7 as it is. Imagine if that's Kawhi instead of Norman Powell taking that layup, bro.
Okay,
Just
no, but
imagine.
just imagine this. Imagine
hey,
Siakam
no
just plays
Norm this.
decent.
We don't talk about that layup. We don't talk about that. That layup
Imagine if
was
that's imagine
insane.
imagine if that's Kawhi. Imagine if that's Kawhi boxing out Tatum for that rebound instead of Norm, that missed free throw rebound. Can you imagine? Like, bro.
I kind of forget the game. I'm losing
Oh,
memory of
so
the
at the
game.
end, I think it was in overtime where someone missed a free throw and Jason Tatum completely outboxed Norman Powell for the rebound. I think it was.
Oh, well,
I think it
okay.
was
What we won the overtime game, so
no,
like
was
I
it?
don't
It
know
might
what
not
that
have been
does to
actually. I
your
don't
team.
remember. I think it was in Game 7.
Yeah,
Wait.
Okay,
well,
well,
the only
it's
I remember
irrelevant.
is
Whatever.
Fred VanVleet chucking up a last second shot.
Oh, and
That's
almost
what I
goes in.
remember. And I was
Yeah.
laughing, bro, because I was like, and I at the time I was like posting about it. I was like, bro, it's so fitting. It's still in my head. That season ended with a Siakam air ball. I still
Really?
remember, bro. Siakam, yeah, he chucked up an air ball, bro. I was like, what a fitting way to end this,
Bro, I was so sad after that game. Anyone that
dude.
came
That was like,
to me.
I wouldn't
That
say
was
that's
so
my lowest point as a Raptors fan is after that LeBron buzzer beater, because
no
that was
that one I was like I remember I think we
you're
like
a LeBron fan. I
yeah.
don't know why
No,
you
no.
guys are LeBron fans, bro.
Listen. Hear me out.
That
Hear me
makes
out.
no sense.
Hear me out.
You want
Hear
your
me.
love for
No,
LeBron
hear
take
me
over
out.
your love for your
Hear me
team.
out. Hear me out. I think the saddest moment I actually cried during this moment. You remember versus the Pacers?
Yeah,
The Pacers versus the Raptors series before Norman Powell hit that dunk that game.
yeah.
I think if we lost that, we would have gone like down in the series, or we would have even lost the series. I'm
We
pretty
lost
sure,
the
right?
we would have lost the series.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
So we were losing by so much, and like I had the TV on in my room and downstairs,
But
and I
that's the
remember,
thing with me.
bro,
If
I was
we, I, for me personally, I would like. I don't know how much that changed after getting blown out so much, but like looking back at it from a neutral standpoint, getting blown out is a lot less painful to me
yeah,
than a
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah. Agreed.
No, like if the Cavs blew us out in Game 4, and I was just like, oh man, whatever. This sucks. This just sucks. With the LeBron layup, I was like, oh my god, man, we can win this. We can win this, bro. And then
Yeah.
he just snatches that away.
But I feel like
Nah.
when as soon as that shot left his hands, I think every Raptors fan knew
Instant,
that
bro,
we
bro,
were going
instantly,
down.
instantly. He
Yeah.
he
I was
went
like,
up as soon as he went off the ground. I was like, oh, it's going.
I was actually at Sahil's house for the game, and he's a huge LeBron fan, bro. I got bullied so hard because I literally just fell onto the floor and just like in pain from what I just saw.
I was
I'm
watching it with my family, bro. That was literally. I was sitting there just for like literally 5 minutes still.
wow.
damn.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went
That's
really off topic.
the most
Yeah,
painful
facts,
Raptors
bro.
moment.
Honestly,
We went so off topic.
how did you even get to this? What the hell?
I don't know. You
Oh,
asked about
LeBron.
LeBron. You asked about
Yeah,
LeBron coming to the Raptors or
yeah,
something. But
facts.
yeah, we got to move on. But
Yeah,
I don't know
Yeah.
how to transition to this. While we're talking about the Raptors, I guess. Final roster set. Ish Wainwright got cut, unfortunately. But
I
do we think
don't.
it's the right? Do we think it's the right move?
Honestly, I have no opinion on it.
Sam
I,
Decker or
I
Ish Wainwright? That's your question.
Sam Decker.
Sam Decker. Apparently he's racist. I didn't know that, but
Who?
he's good at basketball. So
What did
That's
Decker say?
Sam Decker, I don't know. Apparently he's like MAGA or something. I don't know.
Ah, really interesting.
Who cares, bro? Listen, drop 30 and we'll forget all about that.
let's
So,
let's transition into Bradley, Avery Bradley back to the Lakers after the waivers. Good move, bad move.
it's weird, bro.
I feel
The
like they're
Lakers
just
are
trying to
so
reconstruct.
weird, dude.
I feel like they're
We
trying
gotta
to.
get everyone, fam.
I
We
feel
gotta
like they're
get
just trying to
everyone.
reconstruct the bubble team.
Yeah, bro. Like
Rondo, him, who else?
Dwight.
Dwight,
Bro, the first thing they need to
Making
do if
them
they
pick
want
up
to
J.R. Smith, bro.
if they want to reconstruct that bubble team, the first order of operations, it has to be teaching Anthony Davis how to shoot again, man.
Yeah,
I swear,
no,
like
so he
they're not like
shoots
okay. No matter what the
it.
Lakers do, if Anthony Davis doesn't shoot well this year, they're not gonna
Oh,
go
I
anywhere.
still can't comprehend. Anthony Davis hit a game-winning three-pointer fadeaway, bro.
Yeah,
If you
that
don't
game
think
was
that's
hype.
That's crazy.
Dude, the bubble gave us some great game winners, man. Like
They honestly
that first
did.
Booker one, that
Bubble
Luca
was
one over
Yeah.
that
It
Luca
was
one
a
was
fun time
next
because, like,
level.
you know,
Bro, I
then we
remember.
didn't take school. We didn't need to take school seriously. We didn't. You know, we were just watching basketball.
There was no school at that time. That was the summer,
Yeah,
I
there
think,
wasn't school, bro.
during the
No, I think
bubble.
school was back by then.
No, I'm pretty
No,
no,
it
it
was
wasn't.
August, right?
Oh yeah, it
feel like
was summer, yo. What am I saying, bro?
yeah.
And
Literally, bro.
even though school was back, we didn't have to because our mark couldn't go down. So
Exactly,
it's
exactly,
so
bro.
lit,
I was
yo.
asleep during every class.
Same.
Yeah.
I would just be playing. There wasn't even online classes though.
We had
Yeah, it
some.
was asynchronous. It was so
Oh,
sick. Wait,
asynchronous, but
No,
your
what
mark
guys?
can't drop,
I know.
bro. I'm like, screw this, bro. Let me just go play 2K.
That was the best year, man. I was playing Warzone all
Honestly,
day, every day. Man, I
yeah.
miss that.
But yeah, I don't know. There's nothing. Oh, Simmons is back, by the way.
Yeah.
Ben
You said
Simmons back in practice.
Brogdon extension? What did you mean by
I
that?
don't understand. We talked about that. I mean, oh no, we didn't. I mean, what is there? There's not much to talk about.
Okay.
But
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
Simmons is back in
Which
practice.
Brogdon? Which Brogdon? Malcolm Brogdon?
Brogdon, Malcolm Brogdon,
Oh, okay. Do you know?
Pacers.
Oh, okay. Do you know the?
Oh yeah, God, I probably should have pulled this up. We will transition into the tier list shortly,
Yeah.
but just really quickly, it is a 4 year or 2 year, $45 million deal.
Oh wow, I think that's a good deal for the
It's a
Pacers.
good deal because the Pacers can see where they're at. I
Yeah.
think they're gonna suck, and I think they should blow it up and trade Sabonis to Detroit. So
My boy dominating Sabonis, top four power forward.
I don't
You already
know.
know. Better than
Okay.
Siakam. Better than Siakam.
He's not, but
And
okay.
and better than
Siakam will
Randall.
prove that this year.
Okay,
So
let's watch.
top 10 centers.
Yeah. Let's move
What?
on. Who do you guys?
What? Real quick, how easy was this tier list out of all of them compared?
I think for me the hardest part was choosing my order in between 7, 6, and 5. No, 8 to 6.
8 to 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hardest. Honestly, it wasn't even hard for me.
Yeah.
I've been very confident. Maybe one thing that I like that I had to think about, but this was very easy
Yeah.
for me.
You guys want to keep same format? Go number 10. I start. You guys then.
Yeah, sure.
I bet. So at number 10, I have Christian Wood. I feel like for the Rockets, he did really good last season. A lot of points. I mean, he was basically the only scorer. So I think he's just going to get even better and better, especially with Jalen Green and Kevin Porter. So I think that's their future center. So he's my number 10.
Yeah, I have Capella at 10, only because
Okay.
I wanted to put him higher. I originally had him higher, but then I was like, regular season he didn't really blow me away compared to Christian Wood.
Okay.
But I guess you could have.
And just like you said, oh my God, you're putting a playoff person for that didn't make them.
True, but he wasn't that insane in the regular season. Have to even it out, you know what I mean?
Yes, neither was Middleton in the regular season.
Middleton was an all-star Middleton was an all-star caliber player in the regular season.
Yeah, I'm messing it to you.
All right.
What about you?
I have Christian Wood as well. He really impressed me last season. I feel like was it the 2018-19 season? I feel like where Drummond had just left Detroit, or he was sitting. I forget what it was, but people were like, "Oh, this Christian Wood guy, he might be the next. He might be good." But I don't think any of us expected him to be as good as he was last year. I mean, when he came back from his injury, he was a bit he slowed down a bit. But before he went off his injury, he was on an insane tear. I forget his stats, but he was averaging a double with 2 blocks and a steal or something like that. I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, that's
you could make the argument.
Why I put him so high. I maybe put him a little too high.
Yeah.
I think he
His
did.
injury, I think I should have factored his injuries into.
Yeah, and also the fact that he plays for Houston, so he's kind of his stats are kind of similar to like Vucevic's stats, where like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
really
yeah,
did get a lot of usage. So I don't know if I'll be able to replicate that, but I can't disrespect him, so I have him at number 10.
yeah.
Um, at number 9, I have Miles Turner. I feel like for the Pacers, he's like very good. Like
Yeah,
defensively helps them out. I feel like when he went out, when he got that injury, when he got out with that injury, I feel like the Pacers were really a really bad defensive team, and that's why I think they're keeping Turner because Sabonis is not ready to play that center for because of his defense, lack of defense. So I think he's a really positive, a plus to the team, and he's my number 9.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I. By the way, I messed up because I accidentally. I didn't mean this, but I had JV at 9. I don't know why I did that, but I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch. Capella's at 9. JV is at 10. I literally have no idea why I put JV at 9, but, but JV's my guy. He had a very decent season for Memphis.
So
I,
he's your number
I
10.
don't know. I don't. Miles Turner doesn't really impress me. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know what to say, bro. Miles Turner isn't that like. I just don't like the Pacers. I don't know. Their entire team just doesn't like impress me.
I think the fact that he can shoot the three really helps. You know.
Turner?
Yeah, he can
He
shoot.
can't shoot
no, he can,
threes.
he can.
He can. I
Whoa!
didn't know
No, he
that.
can, he can. Dude, he shot four
He
and a
can
half
shoot
threes a game. He made
threes
like
since
one and a half.
when?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, well, I
he
didn't
can
know
shoot.
that, but okay. Sorry, Turner. Get
Uh,
better.
I also have Turner at 9.
wow. What the?
Okay, here's the thing. I wanted to put him lower because I really hate Miles Turner. Everyone's like, "Oh, this guy's a demon defensively." Dude, he grabs 6 rebounds a game. 6 rebounds as a center. And I think he's 7 foot. As a
Oh
7 foot
yeah,
center.
he averaged the most like blocks per game at
Yeah,
one
he
point.
averaged like
Oh, yeah, that's
3.5
why.
blocks a game. 3.5 blocks is insane.
That's
But
crazy.
other than that, this dude sucks. He's an offensive liability. He grabs 6 rebounds a game. Dude is like Brooke Lopez. Like literally. Yeah, I can't. I'm
Yeah, you
sorry, man.
have
I
him
can't.
over Christian Wood.
Yeah, because Christian Wood played for the Rockets. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't disrespect 3.5 blocks a game, and he is still uh,
Sure.
a difference maker defensively. But I did want to put him lower. Uh, there was
How
another
many
guy actually,
starts?
other than
Mhm.
Turner and Wood, that I wanted to put above Turner and below Wood, but I didn't end up putting him. But yeah, I'll keep Miles Turner at 9.
My list is so botched.
Bro, I'm looking at my list and like I'm just trying to see my number 8.
Dude, I know I forgot someone. I 100% forgot
Mm.
someone. There's no way.
All right.
I know for a fact that I have someone really high, and both of you guys are gonna like hate on it, but I'm gonna stick
Okay.
with it. So I have Capella at number 8, right? I think what brought his value up was what he did in the playoffs, right? Defensively, and I think he's a big part of why they were able to go that far deep into the playoffs.
Yeah. I have Wood here,
Right,
but
okay.
you guys explain why he's
Yeah.
good. I don't. I probably should have put his injuries and the fact that he was on the Rockets like into account, but yeah. My list sucks right now. I'll be the first to admit it.
All right. So this is gonna be controversial. I have Nikola Vucevic at 8. Now, listen. I understand his statistics are amazing. If you go by the numbers alone, dude's like easily a top 5 center. But I watched a lot of Magic games last year. I had Fultz before that guy got injured, and I had Vooch, and I had someone else on that team. I forget who. But anyways, this guy, he looks so defeated on the court. You watch him play, and he's slow, he's lazy, he's bad defensively. All of his points come from these easy hook shots or these pick and rolls. Like
But
he's
I
really
mean,
not as
look
good as
at
everyone says he is.
when
And
you're
I
talking
think,
about looking lazy. Look at Dirk, bro. Dirk never looked active. Dirk freaking walked around like his full, like bro, just walking around. His
Dir-
shaw was up here.
dude,
You know what I
Dirk
mean?
won a
He didn't
championship
look.
as the number one option on his team. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
when Vucevic does that, he'll get my respect. I mean, yeah, and I think, to be honest, I told you guys this
That's where the
before.
bar is. Yeah, a
Yeah,
championship as the number one option.
I
That's
told
where
you.
the bar is.
I told you guys this in the shooting guard episode, I think, with Levine. But I
Yeah,
do
you
think
didn't
that,
mention Vucevic.
yeah, I think he's gonna regress this year in Chicago because I really don't think, like, I really think that the only reason his
Yeah.
statistics were that good is because his usage rate was so high. I mean, I haven't looked at it, but I bet you if I looked at usage rate for centers, he would probably be maybe Cat higher and Jokic, but other than that, he's probably the highest usage rate center, like just because of how much he handled the ball. But yeah, Vooch at 8.
All right.
So for me, my number 7 is Vucevic. Actually, the only reason I put Vucevic over Capella was because he made the All Star game. But like going back to thought, that was my controversial. Like I wasn't sure about who to put who where. Um, but I mean, it's like low on the list, so it doesn't even matter like that big of a difference. But going back to Thal's point of how he can't really play defense, I think he's like a minus on defense. And Bulls, I think playing with another All Star and another like good teammate, I think he's not going to do as good, but I still think he's going to do good.
Yeah, this is where I had Ayton, mainly because I didn't feel right putting Ayton below an All-Star. Mainly, he played well in the playoffs. I think about his regular season, and I just can't think about what he did. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking about uh, like Wood, for example. You know he killed it in the regular season, but like I'm thinking about Ayton. I just know he was starting as center for the Suns, and they got a second seed. I can't think about what Ayton did, but his playoffs put him at 7 for me. I just
Okay.
had a problem putting an All Star
Okay.
over
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
or a non All Star over. So what am I saying? Yeah, exactly. A non All Star over an All Star, basically. That being said, I did do that later on, so let's go ahead.
Yeah, I have Ayton at 7 as well, and I'm really surprised because I thought you guys were gonna hate on me for this. Uh, okay, look, DeAndre Ayton is so overrated. The only reason he's this high, like the only reason he's on my list is because of how he played in the playoffs. He shot like 70% every game. But this guy, he's not good defensively, okay? He doesn't you said he's a shot blocker. I
He's
don't know what you're
pretty
talking about.
good
He
defensively.
blocked
He
like what he
is.
blocked like what was it? 1.2 shots a game. It wasn't nothing anything special for center.
That's
That's a.
really good.
That's
No,
really
for
good.
for a
What?
center,
Even
1.2
1.2 a game. That's good.
no, that's not, dude. For a center, that's not really that good. I bet you more than half of the starting centers in the league average 1 block. That's really nothing special. But anyways, this guy, all his points, the same. I have the same issue with him as Vucevic. All his points are like just easy hook shots or jump shots
But
in
what
the
do you
lane.
want
That's
him to
some
do? What do you
No,
have
it's
sad
just
Chris
like
Paul
job,
on
bro.
your
he doesn't.
team?
He
He
What do you
doesn't
want to
can't
do?
space the floor
attack
well. He doesn't
threes,
space
bro.
the floor well.
He ain't
He doesn't
Jokic.
shoot threes. He doesn't shoot threes. He can't shoot free throws. He's. I'm sorry. He's nothing
And
special.
he
He's
can
really not
shoot
that
free
good.
throws. He's a
He's
pretty
he was
decent
so,
free throw
he was
shooter.
so inconsistent during the regular season. This guy would get one game with like 12 rebounds, and the next game he'd have 3. He didn't shoot well either during the regular season, which is why I was so surprised that
So
somehow all
my
of a sudden when the
question
playoffs
is,
started he was
why is
shooting
he
amazing.
over Capella?
He's not over Capella.
He hasn't said
Oh, you
Capella
haven't
yet.
said Capella yet?
Yeah,
The
I have
fuck?
Capella higher. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. Nah,
oh,
this
what
Aiden's.
the hell?
I'm
Why
sorry,
are
dude.
Capella's
As
alive?
if you're someone who can't shoot the 3, who can't shoot the free throw, who's so one-dimensional offensively,
He's a
you have to be
center,
a
though.
you have no listen. You have to be a defensive demon like Clint Capella. That's gonna bring me to a number 7, so I'm not gonna get in there, or number 6. So I'm not gonna get into that. But you have to be someone who like fully makes your bread doing on the defensive end, and Aiden's just not.
I
I'm sorry.
agree with the position. I just don't agree with your reasoning for it.
Well,
Mine
what
was
your
just
reasoning was that he
simple. Mine
didn't.
was just like, oh
Dude, your
yeah,
reasoning was that he didn't do anything, but he won the second seed, so or first seed. What was it?
yeah,
First or
no.
second?
My reasoning was
So
that I couldn't have him over Vucevic morally.
yeah, I
Um.
okay, yeah.
We gotta
Okay,
move
let's
on.
move on.
I know you gotta
So for
leave
number,
soon. Let's move on.
yeah, number 6, I have Aiton. I was kind of having him like kind of was doubting him. But I think what he did in the playoffs really helped him, and that's why he's my number 6. You want to go? You want to go?
Yeah. Who's my 6? Oh yeah, Vucevic. This is where I have Vucevic, just cause like All Star, good season. You can't discredit that, but he's just not better than top 5. Sorry. Go ahead, Tal.
I have Capella, 15 and 14, absolute monster of a season. I think 2 blocks or more than 2 blocks a game. He's an example of someone where I don't mind if he can't shoot the 3 or or the free throw or space the floor because he is absolutely insane defensively. This guy, fun fact, by the way, this guy traumatized me in fantasy. I played against him the week he had 10 blocks, and the next game he had 4, and the next game
Oh
he had
my
5,
god,
and the
yeah.
next game he had 6. So literally, he single-handedly destroyed me in blocks that week. So I have sort of a history with Capella. Also, another fun fact: I drafted him in every fantasy league this year because I do think he's gonna have an insane year.
When he
And
falls off, then you're screwed.
yeah, then I am screwed. But I'll be willing to bet against that. So I have him at 6.
Yeah. All right.
At
That was
number
better
5,
reasoning than your Ayton reasoning.
I have Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert. I think I mean he won Defensive Player of the Year, and I think that's why he's so high. And like Talib said, he's if you have I feel like you guys forgot Gobert.
No,
Am
I
I
have
am I
him
putting
higher.
he's my number 5.
Yeah, I have him higher.
I think what kind of really tanked his positioning for me is what he did versus that Clippers. Like he was so useless in that Clippers series, right? Like you know what I mean? It's just that's he couldn't do anything versus the Clippers. As soon as they went 5 out,
Okay. Okay.
so I think
But
that's why he's so low. I mean, my number 5 and my number 4 are controversial. Like you can
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
switch them
You have
around.
I'm hoping you have Bam at 4.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Okay, good. That's fine. They're
So
interchangeable.
yeah,
My whole thing is that I mean we'll talk about it when it comes. Oh, actually
yeah,
I can talk about it right now because
yeah,
Bam's
yeah,
my
yeah,
5. So Bam is at 5 because my whole thing was that Gobert, with your point, that Gobert didn't show up in the Clippers series. At least he made it to the second round.
yeah. True. Good
Bam
point.
just
Good point.
didn't
Good
show
point.
up in the first round.
Yeah, yeah. Good
And
point.
Gobert had a defensive player of the year over him. And people hate it
Yeah,
because the whole COVID issue. I don't know why we still hate Gobert.
yeah.
That's not a cool trend
You
anymore.
know,
He's good.
I really thought you guys would like put Gobert lower,
I
and I thought
used to
like
hate Gobert
I thought I
forever.
was like crazy to put him at
I was just like,
top
hey,
5.
he seems like a cool dude.
But yeah,
Gobert. He seems alright, but yeah, I'm
what
Bam.
about you?
I have Gobert at 5, and like Madi said,
Okay.
it's really close. Like it's interchangeable with him and Bam. I just think that um, Bam is he's great defensively. Gobert
Yeah,
is like the only reason Gobert is this high is because of his defense. I think we can all agree on that.
literally,
Dude
yeah,
sucks offensively, but Bam is good enough that where he's good defensively, but he's also good offensively.
yeah.
And he,
And
I mean,
he's like, sorry,
he can handle.
finish,
No,
finish.
sorry, he can handle the ball. I
Yeah,
mean, well, I don't know how many assists he averaged a game, but it was definitely up there for especially for a
yeah.
center. Gobert is just I
But
don't hate him as a
you keep
person.
talking about being a monster defensively being so
No,
important.
that's no, but come on, nah, that's
Gobert is literally the defensive player of the year.
he is, but Bam is
I
also
mean,
great defensively.
like
He
I
was a
said, it's like
wasn't Bam a defensive player of the year finalist, or am I
He
no,
tripping?
wasn't even
he
on me.
wasn't, he wasn't, he
He
wasn't.
wasn't.
It was
Okay, I
Draymond
might be
Green who was
tripping.
number 3.
It
It
was
was
Draymond
Draymond Green.
Green, Ben Simmons,
Yeah.
and Rudy Gobert.
So there comes my Bam Adebayo, and I like I said, it's interchangeable. I just think it's so like close. I just feel like maybe recency bias got to me, and what
Yeah, I
Bam
feel like
Adebayo.
it's the first time I've convinced you of something, Madi.
Sorry,
I feel like it's the first time I convinced you of something finally in this episode. Gobert
no.
over Bam. I
I
know
mean,
you want to do it now.
it's so close. No, you convinced me for the Ingram and Middleton.
Yeah, okay, okay, no, that's true, that's true. But that was dumb, bro. That was just stupid. That was just stupid.
um, yeah, I don't know. It's close. It's just I just think Adebayo, he's more like Talib said, he's good defensively. He's more versatile defensively. He can go out on the perimeter and defend the perimeter. I know they got swept in the first round. Um, but he's a better playmaker than Gobert. He's a better offensive player than Gobert.
And
And
also, yeah, and also just to add on to that, I mean, Bam's already made it to the finals, man. I mean,
yeah,
he's like you can't really discount that. I feel like people forget that. Um, Gobert got exposed in that Clippers series. He's never been as far in the playoffs as Bam has, and Bam's in like his what? Is this his like fourth year, third year,
yeah.
something like that? He's yeah, he's definitely proved himself. I just think, and I think yeah, yeah, I think he'll be improving more over the years.
Bro, Lowry gonna make Bam a top
Facts.
player.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna be the
Lowry gonna
Deandre
make
Ayton
him.
and Chris Paul.
Dog,
Uh,
you
dude,
see
Chris.
Lowry affect any center he plays with. He made us think Freddie
Kem
Gillespie was
Birch.
good, bro.
He made
That's how
he made Kem Birch get that
he
bag,
made
bro.
Ken Burge get money,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah.
dude.
Who's
But
your
yeah,
number? Who's your number 4?
4? Okay, this is where I have Cat. this is why
Okay.
I have Gobert over Cat because Cat didn't make the playoffs, and I
Okay.
feel
Fair enough.
like everyone loves Cat. I love Cat, bro. Cat's just such a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's a great basketball player, one of the best offensive centers in the league. I feel like people put a lot of stock into whenever you ask people, okay, why is Cat not top tier in the league? You're gonna be like, he's gonna go off this season, and I have to go by my heart and my own rule that I create for myself that I
Yeah.
can't say that. I
That's
feel
fair
like he's
enough.
gonna
Fair
go
enough.
off
Fair
this
enough.
season, in my opinion. So I have
Yeah.
Gobert over Cat.
Um, I have Cat at 3, and I think his offensive game is like one of the best offensive games in the league. Right? Talk about being able to a big man that can shoot. That's Karl Anthony Towns right there for you. Um, and there's just his game is so beautiful. I mean, I feel bad for him because the past couple of like he's gone through a lot. First, his mother dying, and 8 people from his family dying because of COVID, and then just the injury. So I feel like, and plus he's on the Timberwolves. So I feel like this season, like I'm not ranking him just based off the season, but I think this season's like where we're gonna see Cat back before COVID, and I think this is where like we're gonna see Minnesota decent. I'm not calling them a playoff team. You guys can stay
They
tuned
could
for
be a
that for the
play-in
next episode.
team. They might
For the
get that
next
10th
episodes,
play-in team.
yeah. But I think he's my number 3 just because
Yeah.
of his offensive
Oliver, you
ability.
have him at 3 too, right?
Yeah, yeah, same reasons. I mean,
Yeah,
the one thing that also stood out for me is that he really improved his 3-point shooting last year. I mean, dude was like hitting like three threes a game or something like that. I
yeah.
mean,
He's a baller, bro. He's a
that's,
baller.
yeah,
He's
that's
gonna,
really,
he's
you
gonna
got to
help
respect that
Minnesota
as
a
a
lot.
7-foot
Yeah.
center. Yeah, for
Who,
sure.
who do you have? You so I'm guessing Gobert.
No, he
What,
said
at 3?
Cat.
Who
No,
no
I
no
said Cat at 4. I said Cat at
yeah
4.
Cat at
Wait,
4. Yeah. He said Cat at 4.
We know you have you already said yours. I'm pretty sure. You said
oh, you have Cat at
Bannon.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thing. I have Gobert at 3. I already said my reason.
yeah,
Okay.
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 Yeah, my bad. I was
And
confused. I thought you had Gobert at 4 and then Cat at
Yeah.
3.
yeah,
Should
nah.
we all do the number one at the same
Yeah,
time?
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
like last
We're on number
episode?
2 right now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
know.
we'll just
Well, let's
skip
say
number
number
2.
one. Let's say number one.
Alright, number 1. I think we all know. Madi, count us
So
down.
okay, 3, 2, 1. Joker.
Jokic, obviously.
My guy, bro. That's my
Yeah,
guy. Most
I mean,
underrated, one of the most
do
underrated players in the league.
do we need to explain this
Really
guy?
quickly, let me give due diligence to Joel Embiid. He is one of the best centers in the league.
Yeah,
MVP candidate. It was awesome that we had 2 centers as
yeah,
MVP candidates. Really good offensively, defensively, like you
yeah.
said, a monster. And yeah,
I will.
who knows? Who knows, man? What you can do with Philly?
I just want to say something. First of all, it's so obvious. Like this Jokic just won the MVP. So I mean, that's kind of too obvious to have him at number 1. And then also the fact is that being able to beat the Trailblazers when they weren't expected to win without a Jamal Murray, and like
Yeah,
your
dude,
second
I
best,
thought the
that's
Trailblazers were gonna win that
right. And
series like easily.
like I feel like the Philadelphia 76ers had the easiest path to the finals and they couldn't beat the Atlanta Hawks. I know Ben Simmons was part of that, but like it's you know what I mean? It's just they were
Yeah,
bound to win that series. So I
Yeah,
feel like that's unacceptable for them. And I mean this was kind of an obvious take and I don't see any controversy in this.
yeah. Really
I
quick about. Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I feel like if the Jokic didn't win the MVP, I feel like
Yeah,
it would be different. Like if Curry, then I think it would be closer. But like he's the MVP of the league, you can't just hate on that. You know what I mean? You
yeah. I
can't.
feel like if Jokic didn't have the season that he just had, there would have been a
Yeah,
legitimate argument to have Embiid at number 1. But just
yeah,
really quickly about Embiid, like I really respect the dude. I feel like he has a interesting personality.
yeah,
At sometimes he can be annoying, I will admit, but I feel like he gets overclowned for some stuff. I mean, like that crying thing after the playoffs against the Raptors, that was just turned into a meme for no reason. Dude was just being
I'm not gonna
passionate,
lie,
but
bro. I laughed so much after
yeah,
that.
okay, that was
Watching
good in the
that.
short term, but
In
like
the
I feel like he,
moment, that would back then when
yeah,
we kind of hated Philly, bro. That video of that kid crying, literally, bro. That brings me
yeah,
so much joy. Cause like,
he
dude,
got, I
it's
know,
happened to me, bro. Cause I felt it. I was like, bro, this is me
he got
after.
he got beaten by Lowry too, Philly born and raised, man. But yeah, and
Facts,
also.
bro.
And Embiid also, I think he has that NBA background in his family. I think his father also played in the NBA, Mark
yeah,
Gasol. So yeah, he obviously has that NBA background.
Yo, that took me so long to
Why did it
comprehend.
take you so long?
I was like, Marcus,
Yeah,
then I realized I'm like, oh,
yeah. So his father is also a very good NBA player. You know what I mean?
Hall of
But yeah,
Famer. But
yeah,
yeah,
Hall of Famer.
I think Embiid did say that he wants to win Defensive Player of the Year and MVP, and I think that's both possible for him.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
can
I
do it.
agree.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
if you guys remember, like throughout the first half of the season, dude was like a leading MVP candidate. Like we were like, oh,
yeah,
Joel Embiid MVP.
yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
was calling him. What was it? In the comments, it was like there was like this.
MVP.
Yes, yes,
Wait,
something like
really? They
that.
did that?
No,
What
it
the
was
hell?
something
I
like
just
that. It was no was I forget what it was.
whatever it
There was like
was. It
some
was
little name they had,
Whatever,
and everyone was
whatever,
just spamming
whatever.
the
It's
Instagram
fine,
thing. Like,
whatever.
yeah,
But me and Dal both have to go. So we'll wrap up
Yeah.
the episode. Thanks for watching.
Quickly, let's go Bills tonight, 8 p.m. Let's go.
the Bills are
Peace.
getting slapped. GG's,
Peace out.
GG's.
Thanks for tuning in. Check out next episode. What's the next episode?
We don't even know.
Predictions for the 2021 season. 2022 season. Peace out. Thanks for tuning in. Check out socials. Subscribe. Leave a like. Peace out.